The official beer of the Cowboys. Oh, you're not finished yet.
Yeah, I still got one.
How
Yeah,
about
those
them Cowboys?
Yeah.
Was it Jimmy Johnson who first started that?
Yeah.
I got one question for y'all.
How about
them Cowboys?
He almost got into the voice of the water boy, the Cajun dude. We're never playing like that. I'm my man. You like to see little boys naked?
All right. I like to watch homos naked. All right. I don't know how that's going to help me any, but...
Man likes to see homos naked.
All right.
Oh, man.
Reason why I brought up the Cowboys, and I was talking to Josh about this. Had we lost, it would have been... Because everyone's getting pissed off of how we're reacting the first week.
Yeah.
And all of the posts and shit. If we would have lost, or if... What'd you say? If...
Dak would have played like Josh Allen.
Yeah, if Dak would have played like Josh Allen, dude, it would be the complete opposite. There'd be so fucking, like, so many memes saying y'all are shit.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all aren't going to do anything. It's over. Dude, we have a right to be happy.
Yeah.
It's the best we've seen our team play. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it was, I'm hoping they can keep the pace. Because that's tough to keep up.
The one thing I'm worried about is the O-line.
Yeah.
Tyron Smith, how long is that dude going to be able to hold up? And then on defense, I mean, I think we have depth there. I'm worried about the O-line. That's about it. I think as long as the O-line stays healthy, we'll be okay.
Yeah.
But damn, dude, I was so happy. I couldn't even believe it.
Yeah, it's been so long since we've had one of those games where it's just like, oh, we don't have to worry about anything. Because, like, for years and fucking years, since the fucking 90s, there's always this feeling that you would get at the end of a Cowboys game is that they're going to fucking lose.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, like, last week's game, from the beginning, I was just like, oh, shit. I even thought about, like, not even watching the rest of the game because, like, I knew they were just going to fucking dominate.
Yeah.
No, I fell asleep third quarter because I was up from work.
Yeah.
That was like when I was getting my hair cut. And like, barber, he's a Eagles fan. And I said, it's like, yeah, we're going to shut out every team we play. He's like, man, that's why I hate you. He's like, Cowboys fans, I hate y'all.
Haters are the same way, man. They're the same way. We fuck up, they'll give a shit the whole week about something really small.
Like, Dak played with the shoe untied.
Yeah. Who gets a tattoo on their leg? Anyways, but yeah, I was happy.
Yeah, this is one game that they need to keep it up though, because like they could easily lose this game and then it's just back to square one.
I think I hope that they know where they set the bar, and they know they have to come close to it.
Yeah,
every single week.
I hope so.
And I just hope that, like, that defense, man, as long as they keep playing like that, oh my God, lights out.
If Micah ever gets hurt,
yeah, I mean. The crazy thing, I mean, it's going to hurt us, but the rest of the team, they stepped up. But granted, it was probably because he was on the field too. But even when he was off, they were still playing ridiculous. But it wasn't, he didn't get out that many plays in the beginning anyway. Yeah. He was only out a few times.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I just hope that our hopes aren't really high and then, like Stephen A., they're going to just come down.
Yeah. That
bitch.
I can't fucking stand him.
Yeah.
Jesus. Well, let's get it going.
Yeah, let's get it going.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers. Salute. We got Panda. We got Panda.
Oh man, so we were gone for a week.
We were gone for a week. We took a little hiatus.
Yeah.
Yep. What'd you do? What did we do? Did we go out?
What?
2 weeks ago was the karaoke one, right?
Yeah.
What did we do last week?
I don't think I did anything. I think I just stayed home.
Yeah, because we watched.
Yeah,
Tech
you had
Texas.
the gig.
That's right. We had the gig.
Oh yeah, Friday we had the gig.
We had the
and
gig
then
Friday.
Saturday we went and watched Texas,
Mhm.
and then you watched Tech lose.
Fucking Tech. Yeah, congrats on Texas. Yeah, that was a great win for you guys.
Yeah, that was a good win.
That was the win. Y'all needed that. But again, is Texas that good, or is Alabama just really bad this year?
Yeah, Texas, their defense is like the Cowboys. Their D line is dominant.
Are y'all gonna beat Oklahoma?
Of course.
Y'all gonna beat Tech? Yeah. We'll see.
I mean, let's see how bad they beat Wyoming.
Dude, Wyoming's gonna go all the way. They're gonna take it.
What about Colorado?
Oh.
Coach Prime?
What about that guy not taking off his glasses or his hat during interviews? That's what we need to talk about.
Yeah.
Fuck the performance. Let's talk about the interview.
I liked how he got all the players' sunglasses.
Yeah. I was like, who gives a shit if he wears his hat and sunglasses?
Yeah.
Who cares? It's Coach Prime.
Yeah.
He can do whatever the hell he wants.
Literally, right before y'all got here, I just finished the Coach Prime documentary on Prime.
Yeah.
It's good.
The guy has, 3 toes on one foot? Leave him alone.
Mm-hmm.
Do whatever he wants.
Yeah, I think they're going to turn some heads this year. I mean, they already have.
Oh, yeah. They did. By beating TCU the way they did. They only won, one game last year?
Yeah.
And they did that? Yeah.
But that whole team,
It's
they've
different.
never played with
Yeah,
each other before.
It's a
Yeah.
different team. I always say give coaches 3 years, but I think with him next year, for sure 3 years, because he's going to have a lot of recruiting under his belt.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be a force.
How long do you think he stays at Colorado?
Well, I think if they gave him a 5-year deal, they're going to want to extend it. He's probably going to be the highest paid coach in college.
What if Florida State was like,
Ooh, yeah, that's the only one. There's no other school that he'd go to. But yeah, if they made an offer to him, I really think he would consider going to Florida State. But if not, I think he could stay there for a while.
yeah.
He says he never wants to coach in the pros. Do you think Jerry Jones could entice him?
I mean,
Maybe when he dies.
I don't think.
I wouldn't see Prime saying yes to that
Yeah, I don't see him.
because he wouldn't have as much control as he needed.
Yeah, I think he likes having them young before they're corrupted by money.
I mean, they kind of already are now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But I mean, they still play to play.
Yeah. How do they get that money? Like, is it on the contract? Like when they get it? Do they get it like throughout the year, or how does that work?
It's probably kind of like almost kind of like a salary, where you get paid like every 2 weeks or something like that.
Because they get
I
that,
would imagine.
and that's the college paying them, right? Is that how it works? That's the college paying them, or is it just?
No, I think it's the sponsors that are.
So it's
paying
just
it, yeah.
okay. So it's just
They just made it to where
they can start doing that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because do they get like money for like jerseys sold and stuff?
That's what I was wondering, because I think they are now.
I don't
If-
know.
If they're using their number and they're selling it, I think they get money for it now.
Yeah.
I think. Did you see the Manziel documentary?
Yeah.
Idiot. I mean, granted, he was good in college, but that dude's still an idiot.
Yeah. It's crazy how some like college, the really, really good players in college sometimes are just busts.
Dude.
That's kind of like Vince Young.
Yeah.
No, well, Vince
I mean,
he had a great rookie year though.
Yeah, but I mean,
it was just after that. The one that totally sucked ass was the guy that played for the Raiders. What was his name? He was a quarterback too. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I think it was number one. Like his number was 1.
Yeah.
The hell was his name?
oh, what was
Culpepper keeps coming to mind, but it's not Culpepper. It was something else.
because he was a bigger dude like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
He was trash.
His first name Marcus?
Yes, his first name was Marcus.
Can't think of his last name.
Yeah, I have to look it up. But yeah, it was that guy. He was trash. It's crazy how you're right. There's so many. Oh, do y'all remember Eric Crouch from Nebraska?
Oh yeah.
He was. I won't say he was trash, but he wasn't NFL material.
Yeah.
Manziel,
Yeah.
trash.
Ryan Leaf.
Trash. Golly, that's a bad one on ours.
That's
on our
crazy
part.
that he coached at WT.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. No, never mind. He was still good. Yeah, there's a lot of those players. I don't know what it is. Like, is it that different?
Kind of like Crabtree.
Don't even go there. He dominated. He did awesome for San Fran. That was probably his where he peaked. And then on the flip side, there's people that aren't that good in college, and they end up doing really good in the pros, or they go to they go to schools that you would never figure them. Like, how come they're not playing for Alabama or Texas or one of those schools? DeMarcus Ware,
Yeah.
Troy State or Troy, right? Like, of all places. Yeah, and then people that hardly got a chance to play in college. Biggest one is six head Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that dude's story. He is the GOAT. As much as I hate him, he's the GOAT. I don't hate him as a person. I'm just saying I hated him because he was playing for the Patriots. Can you imagine if he was a Cowboy and we won all those Super Bowls?
Yeah. I mean, we would be in love with
Yeah,
him.
I'd get a tattoo of him. Yep.
Yeah, I saw this one thing. It was like a what if. It was like, what if Bill Parcells had become the Dallas Cowboys head coach rather than the Patriots head coach? And essentially, they go through this entire thing. It would have been switched. Like, the Patriots team would have been the Cowboys, and they would have won all the Super Bowls. And
Are you saying Bill Parcells?
Or not
Belichick?
Belichick. Belichick, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That would have been crazy seeing all those players in Cowboys uniforms.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's just crazy how he took those players that
Nobody wants. They're
Yeah.
done with.
and then he builds a team.
He just does a restoration on them.
Mm-hmm.
Randy Moss. We thought he was done. Goes over there and kills everybody. I almost felt like he did better there than he did for Minnesota.
What if he's got like some secret juice that just revitalizes?
Have you heard him talk? He talks awesome. He's so country. Man, guys, I mean, it's all about football, You never expect him to talk like that, but that's how he talks. He's a country kid. Julian Edelman, I heard one of his Instagram things when he was a rookie, how Randy Moss treated him. It's fucking hilarious. It's like, go get me a Gatorade. Warm up that Whirlpool to 102. And then he was like saying something to his mom, Randy Moss was, and then Edelman was like, say Merry Christmas to Mama Moss. And then Randy cut off the phone like, don't you ever fucking say anything when I'm on the phone with my fucking mama. Or something like that. He called him Edelnut instead of Edelman.
And what if Bill Belichick makes every person he signs suck his dick? It's like that Team America.
That's what I was about to.
Okay,
yeah.
and go.
And go. Let me look.
Suck my cock.
Let me make sure no one's here. Nope. I know what you're gonna make me do. You're gonna make me get in that car, suck your cock. It's not what I'm gonna do, Gary. And when he gets in there, all right, suck my cock. I'm just playing. I love that movie.
Matt Damon.
Regards. Speaking of movies, strike's still going on.
Yep.
And I saw some, I guess, new released proposed dates that things are going to be coming out, like in 2027. Mm-hmm. They're going to be like late 30s and they're playing kids. Golly. And then Anaya was telling me something about they did a thing on South Park where now they have AI created episodes and it's like infinite. And Trey Park and Matt Stone know about this, and I guess they're okay with it. But they're just new episodes that AI had created or does create. There's just new stories that they're doing.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. I don't know. It's good and it's bad. It's good for you because you get to use it. It's bad for other people.
Yeah.
Speaking of, did y'all see the news yesterday about AT&T? It's affecting our friends.
Yep.
Yeah. I never would have thought that place would have closed. It's been open forever. It's been open since, I want to say, the 60s or 70s. And yeah, they're just shutting down. And it's just the call center. Like the wireless places are still open.
What was the reasoning for it?
They didn't on the news. They didn't really go into it. My guess is outsourcing, and they're just trying to lower or just watching their budget. Maybe something happened. I don't know. But it's bad enough as it is when you call in and you get someone you can't understand. And I'm guessing they're probably gonna outsource some of those.
So you think the people working there now, like, you want to cancel instead of like,
oh,
please, yeah. Like, you know how they persuade them, like, yeah, okay, well, let's get this done, cancel.
It's just one of those. I don't know what I would do. I'm glad that I got out when I got out.
Yeah.
But yeah, if somebody called in like, I want a credit, like, I'd probably would, like, I don't give a fuck. Okay, here you go. You want what do you want? I'll give it to you for free if I can.
Have you talked to any of our mutual friends, see what they're doing?
They're drinking.
Yeah.
They're drowning their sorrows, but they gave them, I think there's offers in St. Louis, Missouri. And that's it in terms of wanting to continue working. And then other than that, it's just if you qualified for your pension and all that retirement stuff, then you're going to be offered that. But if you haven't been there long enough, you just get, I'm hoping they at least get a severance, and then you leave. But what sucks is, I mean, that job, it was one of the highest paying jobs here in Amarillo for what they do. I mean, I took a pay cut going to where I'm at now. You could kill it over there at AT&T. So that's sad. Yep. Being replaced by AI probably.
Well, their service sucks here, so I see why.
Yeah. Yep. It does kind of suck. The wireless service.
Hell yeah.
There's so many pockets here that it blows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, down like Georgia, I have no fucking service.
Yeah, like we're...
Or on, like...
There's one...
Sauncey.
Yeah, Sauncey's by the mall and all that. Yeah. It's horrible. And are y'all still with Verizon?
No, I'm AT.
You're with AT&T?
I've always been AT.
Oh, it was only...
Yeah, my brother.
Yeah, they went to Verizon. Are they still with Verizon?
Yeah, I used to have Verizon. Never had any issues.
Did you? And you still had them when you moved here, right?
It's a little more expensive.
Might have to look into doing that. I don't know. Anaya keeps buying new phones, so it sucks. They all do the same shit.
Did she pre-order the iPhone 15?
No, she hadn't done that, but she got the 14 Pro Max as soon as it was released. And I think she had the 13 Pro Max before that. Like, why the hell do you need it? It does the same thing. The only difference is what the outside isn't rounded, it's square. Or that might have even been before that. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes they go through different like phases. Like they'll do internal updates on one, and then like maybe on a couple of them, and then the next one will be a redesign.
Mm-hmm.
So usually, like this one, when I saw the keynote, I was like, doesn't look too different or have anything different
What's
internally.
This one? Oh,
the 15. Like now they have a titanium bodied one, and I think there's a few camera features that they added, but
that's what I don't get. Like, why do you only? Well, I mean, I know why, but from a consumer's point of view, like, if you were to take them, there's literally nothing like, oh wow, okay, you're saying that this one's a little bit better, but it's not that much better to where I have to buy.
One convenience thing, and this is just because Apple's fucking assholes and waited so long to comply, but this one does have, instead of a lightning port on the bottom, it has a USB-C.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah, so now like you get faster transfer rates, plus most everything electronic has a USB-C port now.
Yeah.
So you're not having to. I'm always having to look for where's my fucking lightning.
Yeah. Does your golf speaker have USB-C or what is it? Yeah, it is USB-C.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My new one was supposed to. It said estimated ship date was the 10th to 12th, and it's past that. I haven't got anything.
Well, maybe next week.
I know.
It's all fancy. We'll see if it makes you play better.
Or they just lied and it's not coming.
Yeah.
Got him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, it's probably that dude.
I mean, really, they did get me because I bought that speaker, and then a month and a half later, they came out with that new one.
Did they they have a new one too?
No, I'm talking about that.
Oh, you're saying, yeah. But, I mean, who would have known? I didn't know a new one was going to come out. Or did I? Maybe I planned this so I could buy yours. Oh, no, but I'm buying Izzy's.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have surround sound.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You got to get your own golf cart so you can mount them permanently.
Take some lights and.
Yeah, the only thing that sucks is you can't take your own cart on a municipal course. You have to use theirs. I wish we could use our own. That'd be awesome. Don't have to pay that $15 fee, and yeah, you could use your own stuff.
Just slip them a 20. Like, hey, I'm giving you 5 more than what you would have got.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
Over here acting like he has a golf cart.
I do that all the time. It's fine.
Yeah, it'd be cool if we could take our own golf cart. You plan on buying one soon?
I didn't get to do this on the air, so I'm going to do this on the air.
Shotgun it.
Not yet. Here in a minute. Oh. Sounds good. All right. So what's next? What's next in Brandon Knight Media? What are you working on?
This podcast, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
my production partner and I, we've got a few projects that we're developing. One is he had written and directed a short film called Lifelike. It was about like in the near future, you can get an AI robot essentially in the likeness of somebody if you had their DNA. So this girl, she gets one, and it's very ominous, very Black Mirror-esque. And so she gets it, and it's this guy, and they have sex or whatever, and then he kills her, and you find out that she ordered him for a suicide.
Oh, wait.
Like she wanted to kill herself, but she didn't want to do it herself, so she got somebody that she knew and made it look like he did it. But essentially, she was just committing suicide.
So that's a project that y'all are working on?
Yeah, and we're working on a series where, because you can take that in so many different ways, and you can have different genres. So like one episode might be a comedy where someone gets a lifelike in whatever happens in that story, and then another one could be a horror. Like you can have this AI that's just going around murdering people or something like that.
Yeah.
So you can have all these different types of stories. Yeah, so we're developing that, trying to pitch it to people. That's always tough, is like, you know, getting your foot in the door.
Yeah.
Is the hardest fucking thing. But I don't know, he worked on a project for Keke Palmer.
Who's that?
She was in Get Out.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he shot something for her, and then I think he sent me a script for something he's gonna pitch for. She has a YouTube channel, so he's gonna pitch this series to her, see if he can get it on there. So yeah, I'm just kind of a wait and see right now.
Would you, in addition to, I guess, being behind the scenes, would you ever pop in front of the camera if they needed you to?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
I would love to. Yeah, I'll always love acting, and it's so fun to be somebody else for a little bit, you know.
Yeah. And
yeah.
And then you're doing interviews. I remember hearing you do an interview with other people.
Yeah. I've been doing interviews for kind of my main source of income. This contract that I have with the company that I used to be employed by in California. I set up my own company and I contract with them now. And so that's part of my job is I conduct interviews with working filmmakers. Like a couple weeks ago, I think. Yeah. A couple weeks ago, I had reached out so I made a bunch of friends out there when I was living out there. And one guy I had met was this DP, the director of photography, cinematographer. And he had shot my buddy's film, Joe's film. And then we hung out a few times at some like cookouts or whatever. So I hit him. I was like, hey, would you be interested in doing an interview with me for work? He's like, oh yeah, absolutely. And it went super well. And like he gave so much backstory into like a lot of his projects. It was really cool.
Nice. And Panda, what's running? That's something new that you're doing right now, huh? Mm-hmm. You're on a roll with that.
Yeah.
How much have you lost?
I'm down. Well, I'm kind of plateaued, but I'm about 30, 35.
That's crazy.
It's been fluctuating because I haven't been running as much lately, but
still. But
yeah.
it's a lot of it's the way you're eating though too, right?
Yeah.
Because you prep.
Yeah, I've been
the whole week.
But it's the thing about prepping is, for me, it's hard to eat the same meal like 5 days in a row or whatever.
Yeah.
And so by day 3, I'm like at work. I'm like, I don't really want this. It's like Wednesday they had wings, so we got some wings.
So if you could only order one beer for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Probably just a dose.
Okay, you could order one beer, but it's warm.
That is a good warm beer. I'd say like Keystone.
I think if it was a warm beer, just a good like porter.
Yeah, I think like a
dark beer, I think would be okay. It would just suck like on a hot day, drinking a warm beer. That'd be horrible. Sweating, it's all warm. What would be yours? Just to go to, it can be super cold, but it's the only beer you can order for the rest of your life. You can see your buddies like, oh man, I'm gonna get we're at Panda set and we're getting all these beers, but you can only order this one beer.
Probably Bud Light for Brandon.
And you have to shotgun it every single time. I think for me, it'd be like, if it was something like that where it's a go-to, it'd be probably Miller. It's a good go-to beer.
Yeah.
Or Modelo.
Yeah, I'd probably go the Modelo, the Chilada.
Ooh, yeah. As much as I love that beer, but I think after a while I might get tired of the lime.
I can have those, but I gotta switch it up.
Mm-hmm. But they are good.
Like drink a couple of those and one regular one, and then.
But the regular Modelo for sure, I could tear that one up.
Do you remember that that IPA at what's the one downtown?
Oh, Six Car Pub.
Six Car, yeah. That it was the Shake Shake Shake.
Mm-hmm.
It was a milkshake IPA. That shit was good.
Would you do that one?
I would do that one.
You would do that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the stipulation with that. So you could order. I can only order that beer, but if they stop making it, you're done. You have to just order liquor. But you can't drink beer ever again.
Just liquor.
You'd be fucked.
I'd be so fucked. Or I'd be really cool.
No, you'd be fucked.
Be in bed by 7 every night.
Wake up. So what happened, guys?
I got waterlogged last night.
Yeah.
I just passed out and went to sleep.
Had me in glass and just woke up in my recliner. Yep. I don't know why it does that to me. I need to just start with that and just see how long I can go if I can just get like sip on whiskey. Not shots, just sip on whiskey. And that's all I do. How many glasses? I'll probably do maybe 3 glasses and I'm done.
That's it.
I think so. Because if I try to what hurts me is I'll try to drink it like beer and drink an actual gulp of it, and that's not what you do.
Yeah.
As the night goes on, and especially if it's on ice. Because I mean, with mixed drinks, like you do, rum and Coke or whatever. After a while, you're getting numb to the alcohol, and you're just tasting the sugar. So I just start drinking it like I'm drinking a soda, and before you know it, it's lights out. So it's so tasty.
Once it hits your lips.
Yeah.
It's a little tasty.
Tastes so good.
So why do you talk like that?
What?
I said, why do you talk like that?
Just learn from you guys.
You have something to tell us?
No, not yet. It's podcast number 11.
In that closet. Cracking open.
Yep, Bella comes out of the closet. That one South Park episode, the Scientology one with Tom Cruise and John Travolta. I'm in the closet. Dad, Tom Cruise won't come out of the closet. Speaking of Scientology, San's been watching that, or been hearing what's her name? Leah Romney,
something like
Yeah,
that.
Remney.
Yeah.
Because I guess she used to be in it.
Yeah.
And now she's out, and her podcast, like, she talks a lot about how it was in there.
Yeah.
It's crazy, some of the stories that she says.
Yeah. Did you hear about Danny Masterson?
I think Son was trying to tell me. I know he got, was it 30?
Yeah, 30 years to life.
Yeah.
For the rape of, I think it was 3 or 4 women. But he was high up there in the Scientology world too. So he thought he was going to get by.
Yeah, that's what she was saying, that I guess there's certain things that you are not allowed, but you won't get in trouble for if you're at a certain level. And supposedly you're not supposed to go talk to anybody. You're supposed to go to the church first before you talk to anybody. And if you're sick, you just talk to your sickness. and it goes away. Yeah. Like, you pee and it burns, and you're like, come on, why are you burning?
You just drink it back.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
It just goes away.
Interesting.
You get somebody pregnant, like, come on, get out of there. And it goes away. Is that still considered abortion? Because it's not a fetus yet?
I don't know.
Are there any Scientology places in Texas?
I don't think so.
The only one I saw was in Cali when we visited you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only one that I saw. Is that the only one that they have? Are they all in California?
I think the majority of them are. I think there are other places that have some.
Oh. That is a crazy, or not, I don't want to say crazy, but it's a unbelievable story how it started.
Mm-hmm.
So the author was a sci-fi writer, right?
Yeah.
And then he just started the church. And then all the rules and everything, they get by, or they get away with everything that the church gets away with in terms of like taxes and laws, some laws, I guess. You want to start a church?
Let's try it.
It's the biggest racket out there.
It is. We don't have to pay taxes. We can do whatever we want while we're in there. Like, our services can just be, all right, it's Sunday, we're just going to watch football games.
Yeah.
We'll just do Red Zone and NFL Sunday Ticket. Here we go. And for the women, I don't know, we'll have like a little bar in the back. You can just sip on wine and talk about whatever. Kids will have, like, I don't know, something they can do. We'll have Uber come pick everyone up. Beer, we can get sponsored by Bud Light for you and Modelo for everyone else. We really could do that. I mean, it would make people feel really good. We can just say a couple of things like, hey, man, be nice.
Sana.
Sana. I like those reels that I see, man, where like, are you ready to those demons to come out? Are you ready?
Oh. They're just going fucking nuts.
That one lady, yeah, she's all crying, and the pastor's like, so what happened? She goes, the devil or the whatever, he put his penis in my mouth. And I'm like, of all things to say, like, the penis was in my mouth, and then he ejaculated in my mouth, and then my privates hurt. I'm like,
that was your husband.
Yeah, that was your husband.
I would like to see a sketch show where they do the recount of the actual night. The husband's just there punching her vagina. I'm the devil, bitch.
Yeah, she was like, it burns. Like,
it cuts to him pouring Tabasco sauce on it.
Yeah, you like that? You
like the devil's potion, baby?
Yeah, those are a trip. Or the ones where, they just go out there in the crowd and they're like, "Are you ready to be touched by the spirit?" And then they go just ape shit, like start dancing and moshing and stuff. And
Yeah.
golly,
Did you see that one? It was that black kid. I ain't gay no more.
oh yeah, I ain't gay no more. Because he still sounded gay. I don't like boys no more, men no more. I like them women.
Women.
Like, that's not gonna last. That ain't gonna last. That dude gets drunk and he's just gonna be right back on it.
Literally
right back on it. Yep. You can't pray the gayness out of somebody. If you're gay, you're gay. That's okay. Who cares?
Yeah. You talk to yourself. You tell yourself that in the mirror every morning.
Women. That's why you got married. That's why you have 3 kids, bitch. You're not gay. It's like Kenny from Half Baked. He's like, "You're not a fish." Nope. What was that? You're not a fish. You're a man.
Have you seen I Think You Should Leave? Or have you seen it?
Yeah, I saw the first season.
Okay. It's fucking hilarious.
It's stupid, but it is funny.
Yeah, I think because it's so stupid, because it's whenever I watch it, it's like, oh, I've been in situations where my mind kind of went on that tangent, and like to have somebody think similarly and create a show around that is fucking hilarious.
Do you remember whenever you and Greg first came out with camcorders, whenever y'all were fucking videoing everything? Okay, like if Greg would have gotten the beat on YouTube and would have started doing that.
Yeah.
Do you remember the? It's still like, I wish you could find it. The one video that y'all made. I don't know if it was you and him.
When we've
in overalls in front of the garage.
Oh yeah, and we were driving in the Mustang, and he's over there.
Yeah,
singing. What was Tenacious D song?
Yeah,
whatever.
I forgot what he was doing. And there's another one too, where like I think he's in front of the garage and he's like, "Hi, we're selling tires" or something like that. And I just laughed so hard. I was like, man, he should have. That would have been his channel. He would have been the next that guy or whatever, the first that guy. So too bad, Greg.
Those tapes are out there.
I need to find them. Yep.
Yeah, we used to use that.
The night vision a lot. I remember that.
Oh yeah, but the Dr. Woe's massage.
Oh
things.
my god, that was so fun though.
Oh man!
Remember, on the roof, we had a Santa Claus that waved, and then we had a candlestick. Greg puts the candlestick on the front of Santa and makes the arm. I remember he recorded that too. He's like, "Oh, what's Santa doing up there?" What an idiot.
Greg, you'd be a millionaire. Mocha Bear channel. That was way before Mocha Bear. That was before any bears existed.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That was back when he had a full set of hair and beard was bare, not even growing in.
Yeah, he might not even had his first hair in his bowl.
Nope. Nope.
And when did you and Son start dating?
We started dating in 2000. Yeah.
Damn.
2000. Yep. It was 2000. December-ish of 2000.
Damn.
Long time, buddy. I remember taking her to, the New Year's Eve party that year. I remember going to this one hotel, and how old was I? I was 19. I think you had to be 21 to get a room there. Mm-hmm. And I went up there, was like, I'm going to need a room. And they're like, well, we really don't do this normally, but you look like a good kid. So we're going to let you have a room. And it was a badass room. I had a little kitchen in there and everything. It was nice. It was probably the best hotel room I've ever stayed in to this date. And yeah, we partied New Year's Eve, and then just to be safe, we went back over there and, partied some more. That's all I'm going to say about that.
I don't want to know.
It's gross, man.
That's all I got to say about
Cleaning
that.
lady, she had her work cut out for her. Ectoplasm. It was fun though. It was a very fun New Year's Eve
in
party.
Lubbock. Did you ever the Cocoa Inn?
Yeah, we went there a couple of times. There towards the end they had a Tejano night over there.
So my senior year, we could do a college day.
Mm-hmm.
So like me and some buddies, we're like, oh, we're gonna go visit Tech. And we got a hotel at the Cocoa Inn, and
it was a cool place.
We went to Lake Allen Reed during the day, and we came back, and I remember we were in the pool, and then like for some reason they were serving us beer when we go in the little bar. It's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, it was a cool little place. It was cheap to stay there, and they had that one little ballroom or whatever. And they would do different nights. They would do like, I guess not college night, but they would have like a night for like English and pop and stuff like that. And then they would do Tejano night. So y'all never went down to the Depot?
I've never
district?
gone anywhere.
No, at that time.
No. We were like 17.
Y'all could have got in. That was back in your cool days. Ain't that cool anymore? No, I'm sure y'all would have been able to get in somewhere down there. Y'all remember Graham Central Station?
Yep.
I remember Graham Central Station. Mm-hmm. I got fucked up over there.
Yeah, you did.
Yep. Got us kicked out of that place.
Yeah, you did.
I think I only went there once.
And what's sad is we didn't even go there that many times.
No, I think there are 2 times that I remember.
Yeah, forget the fact that I kicked us out of there, but was it a fun? Did you think it was a fun place?
Like, it's a cool concept.
It was okay. Yeah, it wasn't like, like I love it here. No, because they had was it a karaoke or a comedy?
I know they had a karaoke.
Yeah, they had a karaoke thing.
They might have had a comedy too, didn't they?
Maybe, because I remember my head was laying down. I think in whatever room that was, if it was comedy or karaoke. I think it was karaoke though. I was like this. I was like this, and then all of a sudden, like my stomach started hurting, and I went, I gotta get out of here, and I just booked it to the restroom.
And he threw up on somebody's shoes.
It was just a little bit. It wasn't even that bad.
Dude, you would be pissed if someone threw up on your shoes.
Well, okay. Well, here's one thing. Like, if someone threw up on my shoes, yes, I would be mad. Would I want to punch him in the face? No. Would I, on top of that, want my buddies to join me in punching this guy in the face? No. Fine. If I wanted to do that, I'd be like, hey, guy, I'm going to punch you in the face. Are you ready? That way it's 1-on-1. But no, I went to the restroom. Granted, I'm drunk off my ass, and I just got done throwing up. I get out of the stall, and then I see like 4 or 5 guys right there, and they're about to jump me. And like, luckily, the bouncer went in there.
For some reason, you have a boner?
And, hey, guys. Yeah.
I knew this day would come.
That's not really how the story went.
The reenactment, I want to see that.
His pants were down. He was bent over.
No, but yeah, I remember seeing the it was 4 or 5 dudes in there, and they were about to whoop my ass, and luckily a bouncer went in there. He's like, "Hey, leave that guy alone. Get out of here." So then that guy just got me and kicked me out of there. And then the way that they presented me to Son, does he belong to you?
Yeah.
like he's a piece of like a purse or a coat. Does this belong to you? Well, he has to go. Yeah. I never went back there after that. But it closed shortly after.
Yeah.
They didn't stay open very long.
That was the reason.
Yeah. Yeah. Ruined.
Some drunk dude throwing up on people's shoes.
Yeah.
Gotta close the doors.
But that happens a lot though. People puking on shoes. I looked it up. I don't know. It probably doesn't.
It's always just you.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, if you're ever at a urinal, you have that. If there's somebody next to you, you got their piss on your clothes.
Yeah. And that's worse. I mean, I'd rather have to throw up than pee. I don't know about you. You probably like get peed on.
I remember the first time it happened. As soon as it touched, it's golden, this golden light lit shot. Just,
Slow motion.
I whip my hair back.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I knew I was into golden showers.
What was it on Horrible Bosses? The first one, remember? The guy that played Mr. Fantastic on Fantastic Four, he went over there. They thought they were hiring a hitman. So they go to that little cheap-ass hotel, and he... Wet work. They hired wet work. And it was a dude that just pisses on guys. And he lays out the plastic. I got an incredible amount of pee saved up. So who's first? I'm sorry, sir. We don't do that. It's like, man, it's crazy that people pee. I mean, they pay for that. We could do that. I don't know if it would go pretty good here in Amarillo, but maybe in different towns.
Maybe. Look into that.
Traveling ring of piss.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You just got like a circus tent. And
Yeah. Just all yellow.
Yeah.
you have guys standing all around just peeing.
Yep.
Yeah.
You think, ooh, the smell from that. Oh, it's hot.
Ooh, that reminds me of this one show. Was it it wasn't fetishes or weird addiction. It might have been one of those weird addictions, or yeah, it might have been that one. You know, the ones where like people eat drywall and people eat weird shit. Well, this one older lady, she loved drinking piss. And not only that, she would bathe in piss. She would...
Why? Because it's sterile and I like the taste.
Yeah, I can just imagine what the house smelled like. Like, you go in there and there's glasses of pee and...
Was it her own? Or...
She would drink her morning pee.
Ooh, that's like the
That's
most
concentrated.
Yeah.
Yeah. She would drink that, and then she'd have these little, look like shot glasses, and she'd put them on her eyes, full of pee. I don't know what happened to that lady.
She's probably still alive.
She's probably like 140, and she's in great shape.
Mm-hmm.
She probably invented the golden shower.
Maybe she did. Do you think she invented the finger in the asshole? Good question. No. But
She had a fountain in front of her house and saw just...
yeah. Yeah. No, wait. What did they ask on there? I'm thinking of Grandma's Boy. And it's whenever he gets laid by that old lady.
Yeah.
And he's all right, questions. And they're all like, do you think she invented and then he's like, no, but I think she was the first one to start the finger in the asshole.
Yeah.
Nice. I like that
Been
Asian
through a lot. World War One, World War Two,
Tupac.
Depression.
Yeah. I like that the Asian dude on there, the shit that he says on there. I guess they had to turn in something, do some levels or whatever, and they're not gonna make it, but they do make it. But anyways, he's all sad and he's like, I don't deserve to live. And then like what's his name goes over there. He's like, all right, don't worry, guys. Here's everything we have to do. And after it just cuts to him, and he's like, I still think I should die.
Yeah.
He has some good lines.
Yeah.
I trip out on Jonah Hill, man. His career from,
Yeah.
I mean, his character on that to The Wolf of Wall Street to, there were some other crazy ones that he was on. I just saw one the other day too. What are some big movies that Jonah was on? Like serious ones.
Moneyball.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Moneyball. That was a good one. Wolf of Wall Street just hits home though, but there was another one I thought that he was in. Or is it just those two big ones, kind of drama-ish?
I can't. I feel like there's another one.
There's one more, I think. This is the end. I like that because I'm
Super
like,
bad.
I could believe that Jonah Hill's really like that on This Is the End, like the way the character how he is, because he plays himself. But I'm like, I could see him being like that, like being annoyingly nice because he doesn't like you. Oh, dude, I like you so much. Like you're so good, but in reality, you don't like him. Well, anyways, Wolf of Wall Street, like from Grandma's Boy to that's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know is there anyone else that's done that? Well, maybe Tom Hanks. He was on some pretty corny comedy movies back in the 80s. To Forrest Gump. To Captain Phillips. I don't know which one's better.
Apollo 13.
Could you have played Forrest Gump?
Oh yeah.
You could?
I could see it.
Could you do it better than Tom Hanks?
Definitely.
Damn. We're going to have to do this. Do like a 2-minute scene.
Like the Always Sunny crew, just keep redoing Lethal Weapon.
Yes. Forrest Gump 1. Forrest Gump 2.
I just like how they changed characters.
Yeah.
I like how who was it? It was Mac. He went blackface on there.
Yeah.
And it was who was it? It was Dennis who made Mel Gibson. He actually gave him like an Australian accent.
Yeah.
I love that show.
Yeah, I was rewatching it just this week. It's so fucking funny.
Even like if I go back to season 1 and 2, I laugh my ass off.
Yeah.
Those are hilarious.
Yeah, it's like the longest running sitcom like ever now.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Live action. You know, The Simpsons has been going on for
Well, yeah.
years.
That one. Is that one probably the longest one, period?
I think
Longest
so.
show?
I think so, yeah.
What's after that? South Park? And even, I bet
Maybe.
you the gap between that's still a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think South Park came out in the I think it was early 90s
Yeah.
or mid 90s. And then, I remember watching The Simpsons when I was little. So it was in the 80s.
That was a long fucking time
Fuck
ago.
yeah, dude.
Long time.
That was before internet existed.
Cell phones.
Cell phones, CBs, fucking telegraphs. No,
Yeah.
it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, it was.
It's okay.
I got a compliment at work.
About me?
Oh, who knows you?
A lot of
At my
people
work.
over there know me
But why would I be talking about you?
because you always
I
talk
said,
about
I
me.
got a compliment.
Oh, what about?
Said someone was like, I was like, how old do I look? I'd say 32.
That's a fucking lie.
Like, you're pretty close. I'm 30.
I get like 25, 26.
I don't believe it.
Yeah.
By men that want to do you.
No.
Compliment you. You really get 25, 26?
Sometimes.
Damn.
Dang, 32 is the best I've got.
Yeah, I've gotten 30s, but not 32.
Yeah, you look about 46.
46? I was going for like, I don't know, like 6, 7.
Yeah.
No, I say probably mid 30s. I can probably go from 35.
I'd say 38.
No, it's still better than the real thing.
I'd say 45.
45?
Yeah.
I'm a damn good 45-year-old looking guy.
Debatable, but
One gray hair in the beard.
what beard?
This little beard right here, this little baby beard. Yeah.
That ain't she.
And then no white hairs on top.
November, what are you doing?
I don't know. Thinking about maybe going traditional, back to my ancestors' motherland. Just do the mustache and the goatee, the soul patch. Maybe the sideburns. Do a Vicente Fernandez look.
Vince McMahon?
Vince McMahon, he didn't have that.
No, you see him now? Have you seen him, what he looks like now?
Oh, does he have a mustache now?
It's like a real thin...
Oh, I figured that guy could grow a good stash.
With all those steroids?
That's
I think not.
The mustache that was on... did y'all see, was it Best Friends 2?
Oh, yeah.
The Mexican guy on there?
Yeah.
Like, he had a thick-ass mustache. Like, that's a sweet mustache to grow. Was that his? I wonder if it was his. If it is, that dude can grow a mustache. That was solid.
I think it was fake.
Was it fake?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, it'd be cool to grow one that thick.
Brandon knew. He would know. When you got that mustache ride from him.
He's like, I've written on tons of mustaches.
He's like, I know fake. And that one, that's fake.
It wasn't coarse enough. All right, next beer we shotgun. Test out the Kraken that you bought. Did it have a little note on there that says "Save me" from anyone from overseas?
Nope.
Damn. So I guess they're good.
They're just made with a 3D printer, you think?
Probably.
Is it plastic?
Yeah.
I wonder. It might have.
I mean, I'm sure it'd be easy enough. Start our own business. It's L Kraken.
Yeah, we just put the L in front of it. It's ours, bitch, because we put L in front of it.
So you've tried it?
I haven't yet, no.
Ooh, you haven't tried it?
No.
What if it leaks?
I saw it on YouTube. It doesn't leak.
Well, this isn't that brand.
No, it was the Kraken.
Is this the Kraken?
This is a knockoff.
Oh, I see what you're saying. This is the octopus.
It's like the wish.com.
this is the really, really big octopus. but it's not the really, really big octopus.
This is the long squid. How many did you get of those? 2?
2, yeah.
How many? 2 of them? 2 of them?
2 of them.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
I
Man,
those are some good times.
That guy would have been fucking elated after this Saturday. With Texas beating Alabama, he would have been so happy.
And the Cowboys winning.
And the way they did,
Yeah.
Golly, he would have been really happy.
He's out there somewhere.
Oh
really
yeah,
happy.
He has the best seats to the games now.
He's had the Apple Vision for years already.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder what is next though for. Oh wait, before that, Jesus. Yeah, L.A. Rams. Was that bullshit? Were those people dressed up like AI robots, or were they really AI robots out there? Did you see that?
What?
Yeah, there was a post.
Oh,
did you see that?
I saw that. I don't know.
I mean, I could see it as bullshit. People dressing up. Yeah, it was.
They were filming it for something.
Yeah, they said that I guess it was maybe for I don't know, because that movie came out a long time ago. The Denzel Washington kids movie where he's in. It's like AI and it's a kid. I forget what the name of the damn movie is. It's a little kid. He's kind of controlling everything, and it's like a war between humans and AI.
Oh, that hasn't come out yet. That's Denzel's son.
Yeah, Denzel's son.
Yeah, that hasn't come out yet.
Okay, well, the way those robots looked, it looked like that kid on there. Like the way it had the neck and everything. But I don't know if it was it people dressed up like that? If it was a damn good job.
Yeah. Like I saw that picture, but I just saw they were filming it for something, but
yeah. I'm hoping it was people dressed up like that, because if it wasn't, it looks pretty scary real.
They were just using them to fill the stands.
Yeah. And it was weird how they were in the stands. They were on the sidelines, and then they were in the stands, and they were just kind of looking around with no emotion. It was weird. You need to see those pictures or the video on it. I'm sure it was bullshit and it was people dressed up like it, but it kind of made me think like, what?
You got pretty excited to tell us that.
Yeah, because I thought y'all knew about it.
Oh.
I thought you knew about it. And y'all didn't know about it.
What's funny is that you cut off yourself.
Yeah.
Like and had wait. No. That's why Josh and I were just like, God damn. It's like you were the one talking.
I know. Cut myself off.
Do you do that a lot? The voices in your head.
They just come in, man. Just ideas.
It's like the dicks in your mouth.
No, you. Okay, fine. You. You want some attention? Okay. It would what is it like being in a big gangbang bukkake type thing? Like you're just there, right? You're around this poor woman, and she's supposed to pleasure all you guys, and you're just there waiting. After a while, are you like, fuck this, I'm out of here? Or are you you're still in there hoping she touches you? Please touch me. And then do you get jealous of the guy that she keeps touching?
I mean, I don't feel like there's a huge community out there for it. They do it in porn because, they pay the people to do it. I don't feel like there's a huge community of people that
actually partake in.
Yeah, I'm sure orgies. Yeah,
orgies.
Sure.
Yes, yeah, you're right.
But bukkake, that's taking it to a how nada level.
But if there is a big community out there, that's pretty crazy.
Joe wants to find him.
I want in on the action.
I want to be the person.
I want to be the guy on the bottom.
I want to be the cream pie.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine
being the
I don't want to be the first. What if you were the last?
I mean, a lot of lubrication.
I guess that's what showers are for, I guess.
Golly. What do you do in the shower? Do you just cry? Let the cold water hit you? You're just there sobbing?
Well, I mean, I feel like...
Or are you like, yes, I did.
if you were in that, it wasn't against your will.
Well, no, I'm saying if you liked it, but then afterwards it's kind of like
I mean, can you take time out? It's like, hang on, time out.
Yeah. Need a sub. It's like going out and you drank and you next morning you're like hungover, like, oh man, I shouldn't have drank that much. I feel like shit. And then I wonder if it's like the same kind of hangover the next day for that too. Oh, I shouldn't have drank that much. I'm gonna be sick.
Oh
my head hurts.
My asshole's so loose. The shit just came out.
I can't go into work today. Why?
I shit everywhere. It's everywhere.
You caught a stomach bug? We understand. Yeah, stay home, please. No, it's not that. It's something else.
No, all the bugs were rooted out last night. There was nothing.
Yeah, if that community, you're right. If that community exists, it's probably a very bad, very.
You never know. It could be your next door neighbor.
That's true. Like, have you ever looked at the pedophile? Like,
dude, it's like pimples everywhere.
Jesus.
That's one thing that I'm glad. I mean, even then, it's still not. It's still not safe, but it's good living close to a school. At least there's not going to be as many around the school. But I mean, as soon as you get, I don't know how far they're allowed to be.
Because they're all in this school.
But it's me and Song were actually talking about. We're like, well, the kids that are walking home from school, I mean, shit, they could be passing by 10 of them on the way home.
Mm-hmm.
I almost wanted to pitch to our little community and be like, hey, does any dads want to just chill in the corners and just sit down and have a bucket of beers or whatever? We just watch, make sure all the kids get home. Because that would be my biggest fear. You know, you think you're safer with boys, but even then, it's just as bad. Yeah, that always. I'm glad there's a group of kids. I remember when Julian would walk home last year. They would always walk home like in groups. So I'm like, all right, well, that's good. But it would just suck, like if you're walking home from, I don't know, say like your blocks, from school, and you're fucking 8 or 9 years old. Yeah, that would suck. And it's crazy because I did it.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't blocks and blocks, but I mean, I was still a little ways from home. And it wasn't all the time where you would walk with your buddy. It was just you by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we were driving over, I was telling Joe, this is our old stomping grounds.
Yep. Yeah, that field that they're tearing up, it's where Eric used to take shits. I crawled under a heap of concrete that was not safe and pulled out a dead cat.
Yeah.
You pulled out a dead cat?
Yeah. I remember I don't know. We just put it there on top and we're petting it.
Oh man. But those are awesome stories though. Like kids don't do that nowadays.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe kids out in the country do, but not any in the city. There's a guy that Son works with who his kids they don't do internet, I don't think. They watch TV, and even then, they're just closed off to all right, you get an hour of TV time, that's it. Just whatever's on TV. So they don't know anything about iPads or video games or nothing.
I was watching a documentary on Netflix about the different Facebook and all that and how because they had people that used to work for all those places.
Mm-hmm. I think I know which one you're talking about.
How much they actually those companies control what you see
Oh yeah.
They like even know like what type of person you are, like if you're what kind of mood you're in, and just like and they like appease to. They throw that into your feed as you're going.
I think TikTok's the biggest one, but
keep
all of them do that. But I think TikTok's the biggest one that does that because it does change on a dime based on.
Yeah, if you watch this video for this long, then it's going to play something similar.
Yep. Oh. It's scary how much other things know about us. Yep.
It's like that camera you put in the boys' locker room.
I would never do that. Speaking of locker rooms, did y'all have a badass locker room? Like when you were in high school for varsity or no?
I mean, it wasn't anything special.
Did y'all at least have, did y'all have tile or carpet?
It
like
was
carpet in the lockers? Was it a full length like that big of a locker?
Yeah, and it wasn't.
Oh snap!
Thunder.
Lightning.
Like so, the locker it was opened, and it only had this top part locked.
Oh. Did y'all have badass ones in Dumas?
No.
Where they weren't like that long length?
Yeah, they were long, but
Yeah.
I mean they were shitty. They'd been there for years.
Oh really?
Well, I think we actually got metal ones.
Yeah, we had metal ones.
Yeah.
Ours was made of like all wood.
Y'all had wooden ones?
Mm-hmm.
We had metal.
I think we maybe had a few wooden ones, but most of them were metal.
You know,
I'm sure now.
they probably have the top of the line ones now. But no, it's funny because I bet you now even the baseball. I wonder if the baseball program has a better locker room because we had it was the shittiest locker room for baseball, like shitty, like hadn't changed from the '60s. It was maybe 4 feet tall wood, but it was old school wood and nothing to lock anything. It was just you just put it in the shelf and that's it. But it was shitty. Old ass benches. Upper floor. It wasn't even a nice big ass locker room. It was small. Yeah, the football one had way better stuff than we did.
Yeah, I never had to share a football locker, but some people did.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I didn't have to do that.
It's usually they made the underclassmen do that, but
Yeah, we had until you hit varsity, it was just a shittier locker room, smaller lockers.
yeah,
You had a top and a bottom, so you had to share that. The length in varsity would be the full length, but in JV, it's top and bottom.
Yeah.
You ready for a shotgun? And then we end the night?
Sure. Let's do it.
Shut up.
that's Joe's thing.
You don't do that? Like if you lifting or doing something for a while?
The only time I do it now is because of you.
We like lifting speakers or whatever or lifting totes and go back to the truck and whew. Now he makes fun of me for that, so anytime I do it, I'm self-conscious. How does this work?
You're supposed to shake your beer first.
Oh, here we go. I gotcha. Now, is it better to do it on this side and open it right here, or is it better to do it? I guess it's better to do it like this, huh? Oh, you open it.
Whatever you're most comfortable with.
I don't want to make a mess in here, dude.
Oh shit!
See? Damn it.
Jesus Christ.
These are the knockoffs. The Kraken does not do
Well,
that.
you're supposed to put it in there. You just like poked it and let it.
It's still doing it. All right, I'm clearing the house.
course, it would be Joe.
Oh, ruins everything. I'm gonna fight him because he got beer on me.
All right, folks, we're gonna cut it there, and yeah, see you next time.